What's up, party people? Confidence back in the house. A couple people might have been watching some of the shorts I put out the last couple of days. I was working on a new joint and I finally finished it. And woo wee, is it hot to death? At least I think so. And I want to break it down, let you know another secret on how to make beats. This one little secret is very simple, but yet highly effective when it comes to creating and layering. So I want to go over that, go over how I made this joint. New Spring Fever streaming right now on Spotify. Jay Farrah, myself, don't forget about that joint. I already did a video on that the other week. Join me on the computer. I'm going to break this joint down. I'm going to get you fired up. Get ready to get into the weekend, all right? All right, so here we go again. Back in Reaper. Another joint. Another joint with more tracks spread out all over the place. 16 tracks. All right, so before we even get into it, let me put you down. Let me put you on. Put you down. Let me put you on to another secret of beat making that I can vouch for, like I did in the last beat making video where I said if you just get two dope sounds by themselves and place them, you lay the fuck out of them. You get the right sounds, you're guaranteed to make a dope beat. This is another way, another technique to make a dope beat. And this just involves one sound. Okay? Just one sound. That's all you need. But remember, it's got to do something to you. It's got to create some sort of real feeling and emotion behind it. And it's got to inspire you. Then you know that's the sound you're going to run with. All right? So this is the sound I'm talking about. It's not even a sound, really. It's kind of like sounds. It's kind of like a loop. It's generally not like a sound, but it's more like a loop, a section. And let me explain. You'll understand when I play it. That's all you need right there. For me, that's all I need. I knew I could make a dope beat when I heard that sound. I'll play it again. It's got a little melody to it. I like the high pitched sounds. This is not necessarily like a prominent sound in the sequence. It's there in the back. It's there as like that steadiness to build upon. And the reason why it works so good is because like the other two sounds, you can layer whatever you want over this and build off of it. And it's going to work every time. And it worked this time. So let's get into it. And then you tell me if this sound didn't do what I said it was going to do. Okay, so I was kind of proud of this bass line a little bit. You know, I pieced it together. Um, I think if I do like this and just play it out, you'll hear what I did because I was proud of this. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And let's, you know, obviously it'll sound better with the beat and everything, but this is what I did to it. Okay, so I mean, the only part I kind of kept intact was this, but I spaced it out. The timing I did was different to match the feel of the drums. Right, like I want to try to match the bounce of the drums. So I wanted to place these pieces of different parts to accentuate that. All right, so we got the bass. In fact, let's just to get a taste of the main, the bass, and the drums. I mean, that sounds pretty fucking good to me right there. You tell me someone couldn't like that had a dope voice couldn't rhyme over this and make it sound ridiculous? Yeah, I guarantee they could. But that's the hard part. Find somebody that has that ability. All right, so we got the drums, bass, the main. No, so after I added this first, and then I found these notes next. And then it really started, just that alone, just adding two little notes started really coming together. Right, I probably could have made a beat with just this, right? Like I said, two notes. Right? Could I have made a beat with just this? Yeah, I could have. But instead, I wanted to layer this, make this like my main track. I mean, these note, it's really like a hit for me, especially on the one. I mean, like I love a good hit on the one, and I feel like that's a dope hit. It just sets it off. Right? I don't need all that plucking. I don't need all that shit. But what I do want is the fucking hit. All right, so you know me. I mean, that I can't just have that and be done with it. So I added those, and then I added this on top of it. I'm gonna show you where it really took. I solidified it to the next level. It's coming up. So I added this after those hits. I thought that was dope. I wasn't sold on it right away. I was placing it in a couple places. I like the bell, and I ended up with it here, and I was like, all right, it works. What really took it to the next level for me was this sound right here. So when I heard all this, like, and this coming in on top of it at the end, like first half just track seven, and then the second half 7 and 8 together, it was a wrap. I thought it was gonna loop again. I mean, I was just sold. Like, all right, this. I kept listening to him. Like, yo, this is some different shit for me in a way, and it's just, but it's still me, and it just sounds so good. So, I kept going, kept layering. This is what I do. A little bit more out here, and then we're done. We do got the hook too. We do got the hook music, and I get some cuts. I really went to town with this. I'm like, wow, this is my joint. So if those weren't enough, then I found this.
We like to do
Hold on, we getting ahead of myself. I'm letting the cat out the bag, but this sound, oh my God. I was like, wow, that's me all day. And then, all right, well, just a couple of little other pieces that just digging. Really like that guitar. Because I'm always looking for turns, so I could turn the loop back around to the one. And you can find turns all over the place. Just a matter of which one sounds the best. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't need all that. Just give me the turn. All right, so this is you'll see that spaced out here. I did it all three and all three again. Um, I got this here on the one. Yeah, I think this sounds dope. And I took out the main for that just to give it a little differentiation, just to switch it up. And the cat out the bag. Like how that comes back in over the second half. So that's dope. And let's get to the hook, and then we'll bring the cuts in. And I mean, that's pretty much everything. Jesus. Just send it to this guy. All right. So add these pianos. Put some strings. But it sounds really good with the fucking beat. It sounds really good with the beat. Ready? Let's see. And the loop on. God, this shit sounds fucking sounds ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. What if I should trim that in one? You see there's some space? I should. I think I should. You know what I gotta do now? I gotta take that out. Place that there. Take this out. Place that there. So now it should all be straight. All right. All right. Okay. Now, let's hear that hook one more time. Come on. Wow. All right. So you've heard all the music now for the grand finale. Here we go.
We like to do an idea for you, and it's called "Cause they know my name, my name, my name, my name, cause they know my name, confidence, confidence, cause
That again.
for you, and it's called "Cause they know my name, my name, my name, cause they know my name, confidence, confidence, cause they know."
All right, there's the whole beat. It all started with this. It's playing the whole time almost. Now tell me you can't make a dope beat from just one track, one sample, one particular kind of sample. And I don't know how to explain like the style of this, but it's like not like defined music. It's almost like a sound effect, but it has some melody to it, but it's not a strong sound, but it's just something in the background that you can layer over it with bigger sounds and fuller sounds. And it just works. It always works when I do it. So that's another secret to my beat making. I've given you two now back to back on how you can get creative when you're digging for sounds. So all these came from Spice. Um, I really love that because they're royalty free at the end of the day, and a good chunk of these sound like samples anyway. Like I sampled them from the '70s. The only one that really doesn't is this one, I think. And again, that could sound like some music from Greece from the '70s. I've heard a lot of music like that where they incorporate that synthy sound. So even that, let's see her from the top.
We like to do an idea for you, and it's called Cause they know my name, cause they know my name. Confidence, confidence, cause they know.
So there you have it, tapped in. New single, Spring Fever, streaming right now. Listen to it, stream it, save it. If you if you own a playlist that has that vibe, put it on there. Spread the word. New beat. I mean, I got so many beats just sitting here. That's why we're putting them out now. One of the reasons why we're putting them out, I'm putting them out. And I mean, that's it. Takes work. I chipped away at this for 2 days, maybe three. I can't remember. But the end result, man, I give this beat a 9.5 for me. This would be a top five beat for me. If I got a top five, I'm putting this in my top five. So I hope you guys got something out of this. Let me know. Drop a comment. Give me some love. Do something. All right. Don't just sit there and watch behind the screen. All right. Chill.